Hi guys, welcome back to Good Vibes. So we are doing the My First Time tag, and there's so many different variations of this, so I decided to just Google it and pick the first one I saw. So these questions are just all over the place, so whatever. But I'd like to apologize for my appearance and my messy bed that's not made because I've been sick and living in my bed, and so this is what I have to work with here. So let's get started. Okay, so the first one is my first tweet. So my first tweet, I've gone all the way back, and it says, Monster Jam tomorrow, can't wait. And if you don't know what Monster Jam is, it's a bunch of monster trucks driving through the mud and doing like little stunts, and it's like jumping over ramps and stuff. It's really quite like lame and stuff, but I love it because it's just, I don't know, I loved it. And I went with a bunch of family and friends, and I had a lot of fun. So that was my first tweet. It was on 4/20/13. And it was the night before, and it was so much fun. So that was my first tweet. The next one is my first YouTube video. Now this was on an old channel, and I literally don't even remember the password, more or less how to find it again, but it was me and my friend Emily literally dancing around like idiots to DJ Got Us Falling in Love Again. I think so. Sure. Yeah, I think that's right. Okay. I think that's what it was, but we looked like total idiots, and that was my first YouTube video. And I don't even remember the channel name anymore. It's somewhere floating around YouTube, so you can go find it if it bothers you that much and you want to know. So that was my first YouTube video. First person I subscribed to on YouTube. Now I don't remember on my personal YouTube that I don't post videos on, but I don't remember exactly. But I have a feeling it was either Joey Graceffa, Tyler Oakley, or JC Kalen, and it was one of those three. I'm just not 100% sure which. But that narrows it down pretty much because those are my three that I watch all the time, and after I got YouTube I've subscribed to. So that was my first person I subscribed to on YouTube. Okay, do you still talk to your first love? Now, I have never been in love, so I don't talk to my first love because he doesn't exist, because I've never been in love. Now there's little crushes and things that don't matter, but I've never been in love, so no, because he doesn't exist. Now in my mind, I have a dream man that I'm in love with, but he doesn't exist, so that wouldn't work. So yeah, so no, because he doesn't exist, except in my head, so that doesn't matter. Who was the first person I texted today? So the first person I texted today when I woke up was my mom, because I had to stay home from school because I was sick, and so I was letting her know that I had woken up and I was going to go eat. So it was my mom. But other than that, if you're not going to count that, it was my friend Sierra, who is a co-person on this channel. So she was the first person I texted today because I have been very disconnected from the world. Okay, the first person I thought of this morning. I don't know. I mean, I didn't really think of anybody this morning. I kind of just got up and moped around and was just like, no, I'm not going to live today. I'm just going to lay there and do nothing with my life. So, nobody, I guess. I don't know. Nobody. I don't know. Me. I thought of me this morning. I'm so self-conceited like that. I don't know. Thought of me and my friends because I miss them. So there, everybody. There, I thought of everybody. That works. Yeah, that works. My first grade teacher. So my first grade teacher her name was Miss Cowley. She was very, very, very strict and was very, very mean, I guess you could say. But she did teach me not to just misbehave, and she taught me I guess to be good and behave and stuff in school. So I guess she kind of molded me into a better person, I guess you could say. But she was strict at the time because I was little and I didn't like her. But now I'm okay with her because she did make me a better person, and I still see her sometimes, but not very often because I still live in the same town as I did when I was that young. So I still see her occasionally by accident, and she remembers me, and it treats me a lot better now. Where did I go on my first ride on an airplane? So my first ride on an airplane was when I was 7 or 6, and it was to Puerto Rico to go see my family, my dad's side of the family. So that was where I went the first time, Puerto Rico. I'm not really sure where in Puerto Rico, but it was so pretty. I loved it. I remember it, and I was only 6, so it was amazing, and I had so much fun, and I definitely want to go there again. Okay, so my first best friend. So I guess I kind of had two first best friends because I had friends, but I never was really close to them. So my first best friend, her name is Kirsten, and I don't talk to her anymore. She moved, and then she went back, and then she moved again. And so I don't talk to her anymore. But my other first best friend was, again, Raymond, and he was my best friend because we were both really, I guess, I don't know. We got along, I think, because we were both mean. And so we were mean to each other, but it was okay because we got along. So I guess that's my first best friend. And yes, we still talk. I see him almost every day at school. So yeah, I still talk to him. But I guess that's my first best friend that I was actually friends with me and I actually talked to more than I was mean to. So yeah. Where was my first sleepover? So my first sleepover, if you want to count it as like a real sleepover, I would probably say Sierra was my first sleepover. And we were, I don't know how old we were, like 3rd grade or something. I don't know. I don't even know what grade it was. But she was my first sleepover and we had so much fun. And she's been our sleepover there. I don't know if it was my house or her house first, but we had transition back and forth all the time. So her was my first sleepover where it was either my house or her house. So one of the two. The first thing I did this morning was brush my teeth because I cannot stand to just freaking not even walk in that. No. I will not talk to anybody. I won't even look at you twice. No. I won't even let my dog out to pee. No. I will brush my teeth. Then I will live. And then I will have coffee. And then I will live some more. So that was the first thing I did this morning. What was the first concert I ever went to? So the first concert I ever went to was at Universal's like Mardi Gras, I believe it was. And it was Demi Lovato. And it was an amazing concert. It was so much fun. I made a couple friends there. Because we all got along. We kind of like shoved our way to the front. Because, like, if you've ever been to a Universal concert, you don't have a seat. You pretty much get there when you get there and shove your way to the front or you can't see nothing. So we kind of, like, gathered into a group and we're like, oh, we're with her. And we just kind of, like, shoved through the crowd. And it was a lot of fun. And I made a friend. And I still talk to her today because we actually became really good friends. So that was my first concert, was Demi Lovato at Universal Studios Orlando. Ba-bam. My first broken bone, and probably my only broken bone, was my toe. Because I slammed it. You know how you, like, there's like a corner somewhere and you always end up hitting your foot on there? Well, I hit my foot so hard, we broke my toe, but it was like, I didn't go to the doctor about it because my friend, Sierra, had broke her toe just a little bit before, and it was like, all I did was like put a little popsicle stick and tape around this. So I was like, screw it, I'll do it myself because I'm not going to the hospital for something so stupid. So I kind of just bootlegged it. It was just like, this'll work, it'll be fine, it'll heal. And it did, and my foot works just fine. So my toe was my first broken bone. It was my little itty baby toe that you slam on everything. Yeah, that was the one that broke. My first piercing was my ears, and it was when I was literally like 6 months old. My mom took me and got my ears pierced, so I don't even remember it. And then like last year during Christmas break, I got the second one done. But other than that, I don't have anything else pierced because I don't want to feel the pain. My ears, I didn't feel the pain when I did them myself, when I got them done, just a month ago. So I didn't feel it then, so I don't want to get anything else pierced because I know it hurts. Like, I want to get this part of the top of my ear cartilage pierced, but I was like, no, because that's going to hurt. So never mind. I don't want to hurt myself. I don't want to feel the pain. So my ears were my first piercing when I was like 6 months old. First foreign country you've gone to. Now, you can call me really stupid, and I may be for saying it like this, but I don't think Mexico is part of the U.S. Is it? I don't know. I went to Mexico, so I'm going to say that's a foreign country, right? Yeah. That's not the U.S. So, yeah. Hawaii is part of the U.S., but Mexico's not, right? Yeah? Oh, God. This is why I fail classes. So Mexico. I'm going to say Mexico. I'm going to say I'm right, and I'm not even going to go Google it or anything, because I don't feel good, and I'm going to go back to sleep right after this. So, Mexico was the first foreign country I ever went to, and I was like 8. So, I don't remember too much of it, but I do remember it was really hot outside. First movie you remember seeing. So the first movie I remember seeing was Finding Nemo, and it is my all-time favorite movie, and I'm so excited for Finding Dory because I absolutely adore Finding Nemo, so I'm so excited. But Finding Nemo was my first movie I ever remember seeing. When was my first detention? Now, you can call me a goody-goody or whatever you want to call me, but I've never been in detention. I've gotten in trouble, but I've always been able to weasel my way out of being in trouble, and never actually got in trouble. Like, they take me down to talk to, like, the deans and stuff, but I never actually got in trouble. I just got off with warnings because they never remembered me coming down there before or whatever, but I never got detention somehow. I don't know. I always got in trouble, but never actually got in trouble, if that makes sense. So, I don't know. I've never had a detention, but I've gotten in trouble. So, I've always been able to, like, get out of whatever I'm in trouble for. But, like, I didn't mean to. I mean, I didn't do that, and I've always been able to get out of it. So thank God I've never gotten in big trouble at least. What was the first sport you were involved in? So the first sport I was involved with was last year because I don't do sports, and it was volleyball, and I was terrible at it, and I will never do a sport again because I was so bad at it. I never went to practice. I never went to games, and the one game I went in, I actually did okay at. So I probably wouldn't have been so bad at it if I actually had gone to practice, but I didn't because I was terrible at serving, and that's what they always put me to do, and I was so bad at it. So I just never went to practice, and I was never kicked off the team or anything, so I don't really know. But yeah, volleyball was last year, and that was the first sport I've ever been in, and probably the last sport I will ever be in because I don't do physical activity, any type of work that requires energy. No, I don't do that. As you can see, I lay in my bed all day long, and that is all I do. What is the first thing you do when you get home? The first thing you do when you get home is go and eat. Every time. Well, I greet my dogs. I know it sounds so weird, but I greet my dog, Buford, as you saw in the video. I greet him, and then I go make myself food. And then I just chill. I watch TV. I sit with my sandwich or whatever I've made in front of the TV, and I just watch TV for like a good hour, and then I take a shower and go to sleep. My life is so boring, I know. Or I film a video or whatever is going on that day. So that is the first thing I do when I get home. Last one, and it's not really a first time, but it was on the list, so I'm just gonna do it. If I could have one superpower, what would it be? If I could have one superpower, it would probably be to be like a shapeshifter. So I could be me, but I could also be a unicorn, and I could also be a bird, and I could also be a fairy, or a dolphin. I could be a dolphin. Like, whoa. Like, okay, I'm more dramatic about the unicorn because that would be awesome. But, you know, I could be whatever I want. I could be a rainbow for a day. I could be freaking a car and just drive myself wherever I wanted to go because I was a car. Like, nobody driving the car, but that was me because I'm a shapeshifter. So if I could be any superpower, I would be a shapeshifter because I could be everything. I could be invisible if I wanted to. I feel like non-existent, but I could also be me whenever I wanted to. So that is definitely my all-time favorite superpower. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe button up in one of these corners. I just need to learn these corners now. Hit like and comment in the bottom letting us know you liked it and ideas for next theme. And stay tuned for Sierra's video tomorrow and Ciara's the next. And I'm having a great time making these videos, so I hope you're having a great time watching them, and do whatever floats your goat and have an amazing rest of your Thursday, and I will see you next Monday. Not next Monday, Monday. I will see you Monday. See you Monday. Bye. Love you guys. Bye.